Hey everyone, and welcome to a new OpenRCT2 update video. Now, if you're playing on the most recent version of Develop, then you will find some extra track pieces that have been implemented for the hybrid coaster and the single rail coaster. And of course, I'm hopeful that we will soon see these track pieces on other coaster types as well. Anyway, I will just start building a hybrid coaster over here. And then I will just quickly show the new track pieces that have been added. So here we have a little station. Now normally you would only be able to use these diagonal curves in a horizontal fashion. So you wouldn't be able to make these while going upwards. So that actually made diagonal tracks a bit limited in that you always had to go horizontal in order to transition to straight sections again, or parts that are on the grid, let's put it like that. But in the latest update also sloped diagonal transitions have been added. So let's make a slope up. Now you can see we can also do this while on a slope. And I think this makes diagonal sections much easier to use. So these have been added in both banked and unbanked versions. So here we can see the banked version of this, and this means we can now also use all the banked straight pieces. For example, here we have a completely banked straight diagonal piece, and we can change the banking to the other side, and then just transition into a curve again. So yeah, not only does this make diagonal sections far easier to use, but you can also use this to make large curves for your coaster. If your roller coaster is going really fast and you want to make some high speed turns, well, sometimes these track pieces would feel a bit too abrupt of a change in direction at high speed, but for that you can now use these larger curves. Like I already said, right now they've only been implemented for the hybrid coaster and the single rail coaster, but I'm hopeful we will see them on other coasters soon as well, or soon-ish. I don't want to rush the developer of these track pieces. Now here we have these track pieces for a hybrid coaster. Now I'll enable the cheat to allow arbitrary ride type changes, so we can change it into a single rail roller coaster. Then you can see we also have these track pieces for the single rail coaster. So I think this is a really exciting change. I've also made a layout here in the map that uses some of these new track pieces. So let's speed it up a little bit. Now here you can see it climb up this huge hill with a 0G roll on top. Here we have these new track pieces. I also used it in this turnaround, as you can use these track pieces to really go smoothly or transition smoothly into a large helix. So that's also a really great way, I think, to take high speed turns. I think this looks really smooth. And I will definitely start using these pieces whenever I create a new single rail coaster or hybrid coaster. Now here I also made a small unbanked section with these turns. I think it looks a little bit on the janky side here. Of course this should be banked, but just wanted to show it off. But yeah, I think these are great new track pieces, and I really hope to see them on other coaster types soon as well. Since these are new track pieces, however, you will need trains that actually have sprites for all of the angles of these track pieces. So the original trains probably won't be able to traverse these new elements without glitching a little bit. That's actually the same for these 0G rolls and some of the other inversions that have been added. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video, hope it was useful for you, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.